everyone, welcome back. And in this video, I just wanted to give you some general information on how analytics is being applied in different industries and domains. Now, why I wanted to give you this is because in today's world, we all know that the world is after analytics, it's moving towards AI, data analytics, business analytics, because data has become the trend, the latest trend. Data has become the most valuable asset now. So companies are, finding different ways as to how they can, make utmost use of their data in order to get insights, plan for the future, and take certain decisions. So that's how powerful data is right now. So why I wanted to share this was because I came across different people who started, taking up some analytics courses, and I was under the impression that it was just for top level executives or people from the data team, or unless you want to be a data scientist, you have to take up these courses or know about it. It's not necessary for any one of us. But it's until recently that I understood that whenever, no matter whatever role you play, whether you're a product owner, a business analyst, or you're, a consultant, or whoever you may be, now whatever idea you bring to the table, whatever suggestion you put forth, whatever you're trying to, whatever fact you're speaking about, everything should be something that can be verified. You need solid evidence on your end, you need proof on your end. And if you're bringing about a suggestion, it means that you should have done some amount of analysis, and based on that analysis you're providing a suggestion. For example, if you're now, since I'm a business analyst, I can give you the example. If I've seen, like, if you're a product owner, you have an entire product with you, and if you want to release a particular product, or you want to introduce a feature into the product, there should be a valid reason. One is it should be a high demand by the customer, or one is going to be, a feature that would be very useful to people, or it's highly requested feature, and it can be a feature that is of an innovation which would bring about a hype in your product. So there are various reasons why you have to, introduce a feature into your product, or for the current release you have to bring a feature whether it's needed or not. So everything can be done with a little bit of analysis. When you do a research, you can do an analysis, and you can support your statement whether the feature has to be brought or not with the analysis that you have done. And that's where data analytics plays a very important role. So similarly, in so many domains, there are various domains and industries, everyone are using analytics, and be it whatever role. Now trust me, you might think it's not for you, but what I feel is at some point of time in future, everyone would be, revolving around analytics. Every role would at some point of time, have to do a little bit of analytics, unless it's totally not related. Because I have seen people from banking, from sales, from advertising agencies taking up these analytics courses, and because it was really relevant for them, and they started learning about what is data analytics, and now they're really doing well. And some people even found out that that was their area of interest, and they switched roles. So I just wanted to give you some few examples from each industry, so that you'll know, like, what type, in what way analytics is bringing about changes in every industry. So if you see, if you have to go to for a particular insurance, if you're requesting for an insurance cover, the insurance company on their end, they do a lot of analysis and analytics on their end as to what are the potential risks when you're issuing insurance for a particular person. So by understanding different trends and doing a lot of analysis, they also sometimes take a decision whether the insurance needs to be issued or not. If you see, for security purposes, there might be different locations, regions, and areas where there's a lot of crime rates, and the count is increasing. So with a lot of analytics as to maybe what time crimes are occurring, or at what specific regions crimes are occurring, what type of crimes, based on a lot of analytics, probably solutions were put down, like deploying more patrol in that particular area. So by that, the crimes rate had reduced. So that's one type of an application. Then if you see in education, So people are trying to provide the best education to students. So they do a lot, the education industry, they do a lot of analytics as to what type of an medium would be suitable for students. Students, based on what type of factors they are more, motivated towards a particular subject or teacher, or there are different things that, the education industry also does analytics with. And you see the transport industry, so they might want to predict, what at what particular time or at what season there's a lot of demand. Okay, so at that time they would, deploy more transport, maybe during festival time, and a particular time in a month or a day. So accordingly, there's a lot of, to avoid traffic or people stranded. So there's a lot of transport that's being deployed, and routes are being, optimized. So these are types of, examples in the transport industry. For shipping, finding out the most optimal shipping option, the shipping route, the most optimal transport that can be used. So these are some examples in shipping. Medical, so if you see in medical equipment management, identifying certain symptoms, identifying potential diseases, there's a lot that they are doing in the medical line also. IT, then there's no need to, say anything about IT, because IT, every business in IT, they also, for risk management, for, equipment, infrastructure management, identifying the employees, certain reasons of their employee churn rate, then you can see people also, they use recommendations, analytics for identifying what type of, benefits that employees are more interested towards. These are all just few examples. There are like tons of examples where analytics is playing an important role, automatically suggesting capabilities of an employee to a particular requirement. All these are with analytics. And if you see the advertisement agencies, they are also doing a lot of analytics as to what type of medium, ads can be sent out, what are the mediums customers are responding to, who to target, what type of product to target, and at what time you should, launch a product. Everything is, involved. So these are few examples. So no matter whatever industry you take, definitely analytics is really coming in, and that's, where the future is going to. So there are a lot of courses that, a lot of instructors there are. You can find out on any educational or LMS tool. So you can find it out on Coursera. I've also seen, Microsoft also coming out with some analytics programs. So personally, I had taken up the Google Data Analytics certification. So if you go through the Google Data Analytics professional certificate, you would see this online, and they offer a program. So you also have, you can apply for financial aid also. So you can enroll anytime, and the course, it totally depends. It's like totally, you can take it up at your own pace. It's a self-paced session, but you have certain durations, of very, comfortable duration within which you can complete it. You cannot exceed too long also for completing every module. So it gives you an entire end-to-end, understanding of what is the data analytics of every stage in data analytics. So there's a lot of people taking it up. So I suggest that, if you're really interested towards this data analytics, or, knowing what is this data analytics everyone is talking about, or if you feel that you might be really, this might be the real um, job that you are interested in, then you can really, take up any course relating to data analytics, just to get the, look and feel of what data analytics is. Or you can even, specialize more in a particular area, whether it's related to visualization, or whether you want to focus on more on SQL or anything like that. You can, decide on your own. But all I'm coming to say is, it's good that you take up some course, or try doing even a self learning also. But just keep in mind, or have an idea of what analytics is, and, it'll be really helpful in future. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I hope this was really informative to you. So good luck with, if you're going in for, taking up a course on analytics, or wanting to start learn about analytics, what it is. So real good luck with that, and thank you so much.